This book, written by Sogyal Rinpoche, which is Tibetan book of living and dying, is huge source of inspiration, knowledge about not only Buddhist tradition. I mean, you can be, you can practice like Christian or Jewish meditation. You can practice Kriya Yoga meditation, and this book is very useful. And in some of his videos, I remember that Sogyal Rinpoche gave like totally different advice. I mean, if Pilot Babaji, he's telling you go and meditate for 20 hours every day for a few months. But Sogyal Rinpoche is saying like, okay, you can practice like just 5 minutes, then make a short like gap, like break, take a rest, maybe just practice some mantra or any exercises, breathing exercises, and then come back to the meditation again for 5-10 minutes, then just make another short break. And I think that for me personally, I think that approach of Sogyal Rinpoche is much better for me, and I always advise it, because I saw many people who in the very beginning they decided, okay, let me practice like 6 hours every morning, 6 hours every evening, and very soon they go out of the process because it's just too much for the brain, energy, etc. But those people who practice like little bit, but every day, then a huge transformation happen in a course of time. And of course, maybe 5 minutes, it's too extreme, But I think that half an hour is a very good period of time. When I have my kind of, 3 days seminars, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's like, normally it's like 15 hours classes. 3 hours Friday evening, and then 6 hours Saturday, 6 hours Sunday. And okay, I give lectures, mantras, pranayamas, meditations, satsang. And each time when we practice meditation, the best choice is a half an hour. Then doesn't matter how many people may participate, like 20 people, 50 people, 100 people, they all really enjoy it. When it is like, okay, 1 hour, then I immediately may feel that just few people are too tired, most of the people too tired. Okay, it's always the question, the level of your sensibility, how sensitive you are. And what does it mean, how sensible you are? Okay, well, it's something can be your born quality. You may come to this world with already certain qualities, but also what is extremely important, that if we work hard, if we practice for years, then we may develop any kind of ability. And I like very famous interview by His Holiness Dalai Lama, when he told like, okay, come on guys, even Buddha meditated and practiced hard for years to achieve this, and in the modern spirituality we easily may speak about, okay, if you want to establish your company, your own business, you must to work hard with the brain. I mean, clever steps, but anyway hard. The greatest obstacle on the way to become rich, because a lot of people, including a lot of Westerners, they dream in a like one-day solution. Okay, I get it immediately, but it's just impossible, yeah? And when we come to spirituality, some people, it's very famous in our modern spiritual tradition, all that, seminars when they promise you immediately to give you healing, immediately to give you enlightenment, like 1 second enlightenment. Yeah, that is impossible. That'll be hard work. And if we take any kind of talent, for example, somebody is born as the genius in, let us say, poetry, but if you will not work hard, you will not become good poet. And at the same time, quite a lot of people may be born with less talents as a poets, but they're getting good education, they work, they develop good qualities. And the same like how to be sensitive. Yeah, the question is, what are your qualities since your childhood, okay? But at the same time, this everyday meditation, everyday yoga, sadhana, bring you to certain sensitive level. And then you see, for example, you start energy breathing in a chakra. Okay, let us take so-called chakra dhyana, chakra meditation. For some people, it is enough to practice energy breathing, let us say in Muladhara chakra, just 3 times, and they're already really experiencing the chakra. But for some people, it is necessary 20 times. But for some people, it's enough just 1 time. And I'm very happy to notice that quite many people who are learning Kriya Yoga from me, they are so sensitive. Quite many, by the way, yeah. They may just sit, meditate, and they feel the channels and the chakras wonderfully. And of course, it's always better not to forget why we practice all that meditations. Okay, for example, Kriya Yoga meditation or Bija Mantra, and the main reason is self-inquiry. And sometimes people may say, okay, I feel chakras, channels, I may practice really a short period of time, just 15 minutes, I may just experience everything. But better not to forget for what. Because if we wish to be like, okay, to feel nice, to feel fresh, okay, that's good. That's not spiritual, but it's a human approach. But it's like self-inquiry and subtle. It is something which is more subtle than just let us say even our sensation. It's even subtle than that. And sometimes people just, it's a happen. We have so many stories, and maybe in a more beautiful way, Buddhist masters, they may describe that, because Buddhist tradition is like more poetic. That's the reason why they may describe it really beautifully, like people practice meditation every day, then one night they may wake up, go outside somewhere in the mountains, just for the purpose to peace, to go to the toilet. It's a funny, yeah? Then go to see the moon, breeze, and that something happened. And I mean that some huge breakthrough experiences may not necessarily happen in a meditation. That's a trick also. And the wish to get this experience is the huge obstacle. I have one very good friend. There's like one boy. I'm not sure how old is he, but yeah, 25 maybe. He is working somewhere here, and he has a family, and he is very intensive, like meditation practitioner. And in his mind, the greatest obstacle, like he wish, like, where is that cosmic consciousness? Where is that somebody okay, like this week I was practicing, but still no, like cosmic conscious, and then becomes like crazy idea, which is by itself become obstacle. And the funny thing is, when I ask him, okay, what kind of experiences you are, I mean, happening, yeah, and then he started to tell me about huge mystical experiences, but he still thinks that it's like kind of nothing. And it's like I have one friend of mine in Ukraine. He is practicing also all Kriya Yoga meditations and the mantras, and he's like crying that, oh, I can't get mine, lucid dreams. Then I ask him, okay, can you just describe, okay, what's happening in your dreams? In some of his stories are just amazing, and he's still thinking, okay, when I went to Badrinath with a group of people, and at that time we spent there something like 2 weeks, long time. 2 weeks. I mean, 2 weeks somewhere, just nothing. But 2 weeks in Badrinath, it's too much. I mean, normally people go there for 1 or 2, 3 days. 2 weeks was huge. And this person, he went with me, and a couple of nights, maybe even more than couple, he got an experiences of the lucid dreams when he was flying in the Badrinath in a subtle body. He visited like secret cave ashrams. He saw that structure, because when you physically stay in Badrinath, you look like around, left, right, okay, mountains, snow, nothing special. Okay, beautiful, but okay. But inside that caves, inside that mountains, inside that rocks, that caves which are sometimes physically exist, sometimes they are on the subtle level. That's the reason why, sometimes it's difficult, always difficult to find them, because it's not always the way we hope. Okay, and this person about whom I am telling you the story, he just was in his lucid dreams, was visiting this caves. Then in a few days he told me, oh, I can't get proper lucid dreams. And then I told him, okay, can you describe? And he started to describe me all this kind of experiences. And it's happened always when people put certain idealistic picture how it must be. This meditation, lucid dreams, expectation are huge. Expectations are huge, and then they already experience something and they don't believe in that. But some people, fortunately enough, they have this balance, and they know how to really understand the experiences they have. And but it's interesting to notice, let me conclude this, that first of all, the level of your sensibility, and it means sometimes for somebody it's enough to concentrate on the chakra for a few seconds and experience this. And some people need like 10 minutes. That's huge difference. And also, like, you meditate in the morning, you do something in the midday, but the real mystical experience may happen when you will just take shower, or when you just walk down the street. It's not necessary in a process of meditation, because in the beginning, any spiritual practitioner, it starts to live double life in a good sense, like spiritual one and social. And then later on, everything becomes meditation. Because the social life actually is the part of meditation. And then in that ocean of meditation, it may happen any moment.